Hello everyone, welcome to EthioNews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. 7th Agro-Food Trade Exhibition opens in Addis Ababa with 14 countries participating. The 7th edition of the Agro-Food Trade Exhibition has officially opened at Millennium Hall in Addis Ababa, bringing together participants from 14 countries, including China, Germany, India, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and the United Arab Emirates, running from Sena 12 to Sena 14, 2017 EC. Corresponding to June 19 to 21, 2025, the event was inaugurated by Minister of Industry, Mr. Melaku Ailbel, alongside Turkey's ambassador to Ethiopia, Barak Baran, and Brazil's ambassador, Jander Ferreira dos Santos. At the opening ceremony, Minister Melaku Ailbel underscored Ethiopia's ongoing commitment to strengthening the agro-industrial sector through targeted development programs. He highlighted the country's progress in building agro-industrial parks designed to attract investors and boost agro-industrial activities nationwide. More than 130 companies from various nations are showcasing their products and services across agriculture, food and beverage production, plastics, and related sectors at the exhibition. This event marks a significant step in promoting trade and investment in Ethiopia's growing agro-industrial landscape. Former mayor of Hawassa, Professor Tsege Tuk, released from prison. In a significant legal development, the former deputy mayor of Hawassa City, Professor Tsege Tuk, has been released from prison following a decision by the Sidama Regional Supreme Court. Professor Tsege, who had been serving a 13-year prison sentence, was officially acquitted and released today. His family told Tikva Ethiopia that the Regional Supreme Court overturned the original verdict handed down by the Hawassa City High Court. Out of the 7 criminal charges originally filed against him, 2 were dropped by the Federal Supreme Court, 3 were dismissed by the Hawassa High Court. He was convicted and sentenced based on the remaining 2 charges. According to his wife, W.Ro Zenitezema, the legal proceedings were deeply flawed and politically charged. She shared her reaction with Tikva Ethiopia. Tsege Tuk is a political prisoner, not a criminal. He spent 2 years unjustly in prison, without valid reason. The judges were pressured politically to convict him. This ruling proves that justice is finally beginning to prevail. Today's acquittal by the Sidama Regional Supreme Court clears Professor Tsege of all remaining charges. Tikva Ethiopia confirmed from court observers and officials that the Regional Prison Administration received the official release order, and he is set to walk free this afternoon. Study finds over half of hate speech and disinformation target public figures on social media. A recent study by the Ethiopian Communications Authority reveals alarming levels of hate speech and false information circulating on social media platforms. The research shows that more than 50% of hate speech content is directed at well-known public figures, with political actors being the primary targets. Other groups targeted include communities based on nationality, accounting for 15%, and religion at 6%. Most of this harmful content spreads through written posts and short videos shared mainly on Facebook, TikTok, and Telegram. The study highlights common tactics used to spread disinformation, including the use of emotional appeals, fabrication of false information presented as fact, manipulated or misleading content. According to Deputy Director General Tamirat Dejane, the aim of such disinformation is to create social unrest, divide communities, discredit government institutions, and damage reputations. The report also estimates that 15% of hate speech posts incite hostility or violence, while 11% undermine communal values of coexistence. Ethiopia currently has over 44 million internet users, with about 4 million active on social media. Despite being a minority, these users significantly influence public opinion and discourse. The study examined content across 5 major platforms: Facebook, Telegram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. It identified over 500 active influence operators and approximately 1,700 passive influencers, analyzing more than 2,000 pieces of content. The authority reported that 56% of hate speech and disinformation originates from public figures, followed by 26% from media outlets, and 17% from individual users. Regional Education Bureau apologizes for Grade 8 exam question that offended Muslim community. The Central Ethiopia Regional Education Bureau has issued a formal apology following public outcry over a question in the 2017 EC Grade 8 regional exam that reportedly offended followers of the Islamic faith. In a statement released on June 18, or Sena 11, the Bureau acknowledged that question 17 in the social science section of the exam was disrespectful toward Islamic beliefs. The controversial question sparked complaints from Muslim students and communities across multiple areas of the region. Following a formal review, the Bureau confirmed the validity of those concerns and issued a public apology. It further announced that disciplinary measures have been taken against the exam developers responsible for the mistake. As a corrective action, question 17 has been officially removed from the exam, ensuring it will not affect student results. The Bureau also noted that this incident occurred during its ongoing efforts to design scientifically prepared regional exams, a process it has overseen for the past 2 consecutive academic years since the creation of the Central Ethiopia region. The statement concluded with a commitment to prevent similar incidents in the future, reaffirming the Bureau's dedication to inclusivity, accuracy, and respect for all communities. Government communications expert dies in car accident in Kanta zone. Tragedy struck today in the Kanta zone of the southwest Ethiopia region, where a government communications camera expert lost her life in a car accident. According to a security official in the area, the camera operator was traveling from the zone to a local Warita for official duties when the accident occurred. The official explained that the cause of the crash appears to be a technical failure of the vehicle, not related to road conditions or the location. Fortunately, no one else was seriously injured. It was reported that the expert had her arm out of the car window at the time of the accident. The crash happened around 4 p.m. today near Rifad. Dr. Negash Wagecho, the region's chief administrator, mourned the loss of the Rifad Warita administrator, who was returning from her official communications work in the Kanta zone. Those who witnessed the accident are deeply saddened. May the Creator grant her soul eternal peace, he said, offering his heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. Dr. Negash also urged colleagues to provide full support and care for those who sustained injuries, encouraging a speedy recovery. Only 306 Walia Ibex remain. Conservation Authority urges religious leaders to act. In a troubling update from Ethiopia's environmental sector, the Ethiopian Wildlife Conservation Authority has confirmed that the critically endangered Walia Ibex, a species found only in the Simien Mountains National Park, has seen its population drop to just 306 individuals. Mr. Kumara Wakjira, Director General of the authority, issued an urgent call to action, warning that the Walia Ibex is now at serious risk of extinction. He explained that the animal has historically been protected by cultural and religious traditions, which discouraged its killing and consumption. However, those traditions appear to be weakening. The Walia Ibex, once protected by belief, is now being hunted silently, said Kumara. In an effort to restore public concern and protection, religious leaders across the country are being called upon to publicly denounce the killing of the Walia Ibex and reinforce the ethical and spiritual importance of conservation. Kumara emphasized that joint national efforts are urgently needed to save the species, and revealed that a new national conservation strategy has already been put into effect. The strategy was launched just 1 month ago and brings together all relevant stakeholders, including government bodies, local communities, and faith institutions. The Walia Ibex is not only a national treasure, it is a symbol of Ethiopia's unique natural heritage. But with only 306 remaining, the time to act is now. Oromia region takes lead in medal standings at All Ethiopia Games. The All Ethiopia Games, which officially began this past Tuesday, continue to showcase thrilling competitions across the country. Leading the medal table is the Oromia region, which recently secured 5 gold medals in badminton, putting them ahead in the overall standings. Following closely behind, the Addis Ababa City Administration has claimed 5 silver medals, while the Sidama region has earned several bronze medals. In men's football, the Somali region defeated the Tigray region 2-0, while the Central Ethiopia region edged out the Southwest Ethiopia region 1-0. Preliminary matches are underway across a range of sports for both men and women, including taekwondo, table tennis, lawn tennis, basketball, volleyball, chess, handball, swimming, cycling, boxing, para-athletics. According to the latest update from the medal tally management, Oromia region leads with 10 gold, 4 silver, and 4 bronze medals, totaling 18 medals. Addis Ababa holds second place with 5 gold, 8 silver, and 3 bronze medals. Amhara region sits third with 1 gold, 4 silver, and 3 bronze medals. Thanks for tuning in to channel name.